Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America with bombshell news about Vice President Kamala Harris's husband, Doug Emhoff. And it really was a shocker. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@ExplainAmerica. And hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Doug Emhoff, the vice president, the vice president's husband, has had a lot of things come out about him recently that are less than flattering. We first learned, and he admitted to, having an affair with his nanny when he was married to his first wife. Now, again, he's been described as the new definition of masculinity by former White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki. And if that's what masculinity is, I don't want to be a part of that. But it gets worse. Just recently, the most recent accusation is that he sexually harassed women in his law office. Now, again, I believe this is before he married Vice President Harris. And the timeline here is important. Because, if he's doing it while he's with Harris, that's a totally different thing, right? But in between those two accusations was an accusation in the Daily Mail that he thought a girlfriend he was with was flirting with another guy, and he slapped her so hard she got turned around. Slapped her so hard she got turned around. Think about that. Think about how hard you would have to slap someone to turn them around. Now, let's think about what you would say. If somebody asked you, that ex-girlfriend, there was a story, that there was an ex-girlfriend that you slapped so hard she got turned around. What would you say to that? I would say that's absolutely a lie. What are you talking about? I never hit a woman in my life. Never have I struck a woman. You find proof of that because it doesn't exist. That's how I would respond. I think a man like me, who's never hit a woman, would respond in a similar way. How dare you accuse me of striking a woman? I would never do that. We learn from when we're kids, right? As men, we learn from when we're kids, you don't hit a woman. Well, that's not how Doug Emhoff responded. What Doug Emhoff said to Michael Strahan of Good Morning America was that it's a distraction. He's not even going to talk about it. It's a distraction. They want to distract from the race. Bro, it takes 2 seconds to issue a denial and then call it a distraction. You didn't do that. Why? What are you afraid that we're going to find out? Now, I'm not saying the man is guilty. I can't say that. I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no evidence. But I do know that other people who were there said he did it. And he didn't say that he didn't do it in this interview. And that's concerning for me. That's telling for me. Again, I would deny it. If you're a man out there, wouldn't you deny it? If you're a woman out there and you were accused of hitting somebody, wouldn't you deny it if you didn't do it? But he didn't deny it. I want you to watch this video and then let me know what you think in the comments.
He's spreading it about you, saying that tabloid stories about your personal life, saying it should be front and center. He's saying it about your wife and making incredibly crude and lewd suggestions about her past life. I'm just curious. I know I seem like a very zen, mindful person, but I think I'd be pissed off. And I'm just wondering, how do you all stay centered? How do you stay disciplined and not really go off and not really push back hard at these things?
We don't have time to be pissed off. We don't have time to focus on it. It's all a distraction. It's designed to try to get us off our game.
Does it get you off your
game? No. All we talk about is this election. We understand the stakes. We understand the responsibility.
What are
we
the
understand
stakes?
The
What are the stakes?
Our very country, our future. What kind of future are we going to have?